of investment of this marketing strategy is not certain comparing to the cost effective of the pay-per-click. So for our second technology would be data mining. This data mining enables an organization to study their customers, basically understanding their behavior, when they spend, how much do they spend, and also to enable them to understand what are the customers' demand for design, services, and also their experience purchasing from this organization. Hence, this is what we call knowledge. There's a research being done that proven that marketeers now currently are investing for this technology from 10 billion in 2014. Now it's in 2017 it's already 26 billion, which is about 23% increase, and it's expected and forecasted that in 2020 it will be 86% increase of investment towards this technology. For our third technology would be collecting response rate. Why collecting response rate is important for organization in marketing? Comparing to mass marketing, the amount you have invested, for example a TV ad, if the TV ad is not effective, you cannot simply change the TV ad there and then, whereby when an organization can collect response rate, they can immediately change their marketing effort based on the traffic and also brand awareness with this technology. That's the end of our second point. For the third point is customer relationship. Why customer relationship is an important thing for an organization. Now, there's a research being done that customers are interested at being targeted. 40% of the respondents that was done on this research agrees that they want to be targeted, whereby 16% says that they don't mind being randomly advertised. Okay, so with this knowledge, an organization can actually target the right person to sell their product, and then when that person buys the product, it creates a customer bond, because there's a two-way communication in this via digital. Then when the person is very happy with what they have bought and also the experience, they will make customer loyalty, and then due to customer loyalty, this will enhance the profit of the organization. Why? There is also another research being done that if a company or an organization enables to retain 5% of their loyal customers, this would increase their profitability from 25% to 125%. This is more way relevant comparing to an organization spending more and more to gain new customers. Thank you.
So, okay. Okay, the next group would be, right?
Yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's introduce my team. I'm Ahmad, Michelle, Alex, and Kawai. Okay, before we share our argument why mass marketing is still viable, I would like to stress that marketing is not only talking about advertising or promotion. According to Kotler and Taylor, marketing is creating the demand, communicating the offering in the marketplace, and then distribute the offering so as our customer or the prospect or the potential customer could reach and being motivated to do transaction, what you call it, selling and buying. And in mass marketing, definition by Business Dictionary, mass marketing is marketing strategy which firm appeal to the whole market with one offering, one product or one strategy. I repeat that, one product or one strategy. meaning the firm may offer one product to cater for all segments in the marketplace, or the company may offer a range of products, different product line, to cater to whole segment of marketplace with one strategy. So in this strategy, relies on the reaching the audience, the largest audience as possible, like a shotgun. You know shotgun? You click fire, boom, hit the bullet randomly, hit as many person as possible. That's why in the mass marketing, mass communication, we're talking that shotgun approach, guerrilla strategy, billboard, mass media advertisement, and also sponsorship. Okay, according to Statista, a leading provider of market and consumer data based in Germany, print ads, billboard, TV ads, and radio ads are still favorable by the consumer market. We see from the chart here, half of the consumer, they are still in favor of this kind of ads. Whereas, in comparison, only 70% of the consumer today, they are favorable to the online pop-up ads. Yes, internet and digitalized media are becoming stronger, but please take note that conventional mass media like TV, radio, and newspaper are still influencing. For example, in Malaysia, based on the Media Prima and Astro Holding report, 2/3 of Malaysians are still watching TV, listening to the radio, and reading newspaper and magazine. And in today's digitalized era, mass marketing become more creative and innovative. We can see mass marketing is done in the media platform. For example, we have the Subaru car advertisement pop up in the Malaysia Kini website. We have iPhone, we have IKEA advertisement pop up in this Harian Metro website. So why mass marketing is still viable into the digital era? Okay, as we mentioned just now, mass marketing talking about that mass production, mass communication, mass distribution, and this allow company to have lower cost of production, low cost of product. And what happened that the product that company offer in market at a cheaper price, consumer is affordable. In addition to that, by having the mass communicating, having the better price, company can retain their market leadership, the cost leadership. Take example, like Coca-Cola. As we know that Coca-Cola is a leading company in the drink beverage market. They are established, have been established for generation. They have worldwide operation, bottling, distribution. Okay? Even today, they are still using mass marketing in communicating their product. They are doing the advertisement. They are having the billboard. They are having the guerrilla marketing. They have the mobile marketing, and even they also using digital media platform. In addition, they also very active in sponsoring the major event like FIFA, World Cup, English Premier League, game competition, and also indoor competition. That's for the first point, and then I leave to Michelle.
Okay,
point, which is the great brand organizations and the corporate social marketing. So by utilizing the mass marketing, it actually the firms will have an opportunity to create, to leverage the strong brand recognitions and the needs. Let's take an example from the toothpaste products, such as like the Colgate. As we all know that actually Colgate is well-known and a strong brand names in the consumer market. So it offering like the products such as like the mints and the fruit flavors of the toothpaste. By using the mass marketing, it actually widens the offerings, such as like they are providing the gum care products and also the whitening products towards the consumers. And because of using the mass marketing, it actually create a branding positions and the market shares of the products in the certain industry. So by being said that in this, the image of the brand, it will augmented to the minds of the consumers. So once the consumer is actually aware on the significance of the advertisements, they actually will fall in the interest on buying and purchasing on your products. So the next example will be the Maggi. As we know that Maggi actually will be using the mass marketing distributions to promote their products, not only using the advertisement through the mass media on the televisions, but convenience store also play as an important medium, because as we know that when we need it, especially during the night time, we can get it from the convenience stores. And also besides that, this is also Maggi also approaching the large numbers of the people by giving the samplings and also the scratching and win competitions. Okay, so the next one is the social marketing. So by using the mass marketing, it actually will be easily for those firms to spread their corporate social marketing message towards the large numbers of the consumers. Why? Because they have a strong consumers, they have a strong brand organizations and the names, the consumer bonds, and meantime, it actually increasing the sales of the product, and subsequently will be increasing the values of the company. And by doing this, actually the firms will be easily to success because they have innovative solutions and the values towards the society and the environment. We actually can get in examples from like Ariel. It is a detergent products from P&G. They're actually offering a campaign and the programs toward those the less prioritized classes, and there will actually each of the packet of the detergent sold, partially of the amount will be contribute to the societal development. So by doing this, actually they will be having a strong brand image and also gaining a competitive advantage. So enough for my group 2 point. We'll proceed for the recruiters.
Okay, daftar perubahan yang ada. 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. I'm here stating that I'm 100% agree with our topic today, which is mass marketing is dead. The opposition team has stated that there's a firm that applies mass marketing use the mass production strategy for their products, and then they can target to the large scale of consumer and promote their product at a cheaper cost. To me, this theory is it's not right, because mass marketing is a very expensive way to promote your product, because it is very expensive. So it chop down the firm's profit margin. If you're saying about mass production, you can see Daniel Wellington watch. They mass produce their product, and then but they did not use the mass marketing strategy. They use the internet, like Instagram, social media rise. So like in this today business world, and then from there, they also use the Amazon Web Service, which is AWS. So that from there they can use the data mining to gather the trend or hashtag from the Instagram, and then they can know which product is in high in demand, and they can focus on that range of product to produce more in this market. So I think that is for the first point about that. Then we continue with my friend Zaki.
Thank you, Adrian. So guys, I am Zaki. So I will add on the rebuttal point. So our opposition has stated about cost effectiveness on the mass marketing. Did you know that the cost for mass marketing to produce on a newspaper will be cost by 6,000 ringgit per week, which is equivalent to 28,000 per month. That is only for newspaper. How about televisions? Televisions for a week, which is 700,000 ringgit per week, equivalent to 2.8 million per month. So to me, it is very expensive and does not reliable to the small company. I give you one example. Nestle, according to the last month report, Nestle spent for about $500 million US for marketing purposes, which is, I believe, the amount budget shall be channeled to the R&D or even improve their product quality. The next point will be the opposition has stated about great brand recognition. Okay, for a brand to become well known, it does not necessary to do the mass marketing. I give you one strong example, which is Lamborghini. You will rarely see the advertisement on newspaper or even televisions in Malaysia, but yet Lamborghini has become great, high product, high quality, established and well known in the world. Lastly, even some of the company that use mass production with mass marketing in their strategy is failed to maintain in the market due to costly. I give you an example, which is Toys. Toys this year, Toys closed for about 800 stores in USA because of its debt, which is $10 billion per year. So this is because people will use social media or e-commerce to buy product which is low price, good quality, and good delivery time. With that, I end my rebuttal point. Thank you.
Afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be rebutting for this that mass marketing is still viable brand and is going to build a brand reputation. So social media marketing, as you can see, the expenditure may not use the result, yeah, as per this emphasized. The Sprout Social is a report saying that the 51% will unfollow the marketing brand. Yeah, a couple of these results, like you mentioned, ads targeting. The ads targeting is a low-cost approach mentioned by you. Well, in 2013, Google actually agreed to pay $7 million just to close the case of this privacy issue. Why is it targeting ads is so working well today? Is because it introduces cookies and actually implanted into your computer. It tracks you wherever you go. So that is why it can always deliver the right message across your websites. And just to give you this clear message, also saying that the consumer behavior on the internet, there are 67% of the consumers will dislike and unfollow the ads that is caused by that the company making fun of their competitors. For instance, as you can see nowadays, Samsung are making fun of the latest iPhone 10 on their forehead of the consumers. I believe this is well known. And to add up the most is 88% internet consumers, they dislike or will unfollow the brand if the company make fun of the customer. Coming back to the targeting ads, back in this 2013, the Facebook ads, there is only just 3 seconds advertised by Dove shampoo by under Unilever. So there is actually a black skin, this lady is taking off the shirt and change into white, and this is causing a huge payback for the company, which is Unilever. So the second point is the IT advancement cherished by customer. Well, let's talk about the pay-per-click. Actually, the pay-per-click is actually working with the pool of fund, a budget allocated for that. Well, I do have to remind you that there is actually malicious attack from the competitor just to wear out your funds that you allocated for advertising. That means you won't be reaching your target. And yeah, the Nielsen Global, the famous marketing company, also state that the TV ads is still as popular as 63% back in 2015, and it's 2% increase from 2014. Next, Chong will be presenting the platform.
Very quickly, left few seconds for this point. Our friends here talk about the so-called relationship with the customer and the reputation of the branding. But one thing, they don't like the shotgun because they say the gun shot everyone. But mass marketing talking about this gun shot, you like it or not, you will die. Like the Colgate example provided by Michelle. Regardless of like it or not, that brand, the same brand, the product brand for so many years, have caused that in the US, the market share for Colgate from 2011 until 2018 today, the market share never dropped. So we are not talking about mass marketing for all products, but to prove it as a date, we must prove it is no longer relevant. But we still find it for often used product, mass marketing is still relevant. Lamborghini is not a good example, but Colgate, Maggie, all these often used product is actually relevant to this debate. Thank you.
Okay, as a conclusion, very quick one for 1 minute. Mass marketing is no longer satisfying as it used to be during the old days, and declining demand from the marketeers. As time goes by, marketing has been reinvented with all the technologies added and analytical tools where the system understands the customer needs and demand. It will also create loyalty to the between customer and the company, and hence increase the profitability. With the rising of social media, technology advances, and customer relationships, mass marketing is no longer viable and considered as dead. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just focus on this big word, date. Okay, I respect all the points given by our friends here today, but the most important thing today, we talk about date. When they say mass marketing is dead, meaning that it's no longer relevant in this market. Are they saying that? No. They're only saying that in certain extent, with the help of the advancement of the technology and different like social media, pay by click, all these things, it help all the marketers to penetrate into the niche market. This is what they're talking about. Very useful on the niche market. But they never ignore that the mass marketing actually still work on certain products. Even in their script, even in their speech, they talk about on some of the most frequent used products is still relevant. So there's a reason why Michelle talk about Colgate, why Michelle talk about Maggie and all these examples, because until today, when we talk about economy of scale, when we talk about standardization of the process, and we talk about the social marketing like Petronas, most of the time, you look at the advertisement, you don't really know that they are selling a petroleum. Actually, they buy on like Mother's Day, Father's Day, all this kind of feeling, giving you a strong positioning in our consumer. So as a conclusion, we don't say mass marketing is dead, because they're still relevant, still giving an impact, but it's getting more challenging because other platform of the marketing platform coming in, like what our friend is sharing here. So up to today, or even in the coming 10 years, it's not dead, it's still viable, but it's getting more and more challenging. This is our conclusion for this presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.